G'day, how you doing? That's my launch. Well, it's basically Matt's launch now, and behind his launch you can see his new runabout there that he's just bought. And currently he's pulling away to pick me up. Tide's going out. Probably should have been here about 3 hours ago. It's a Sunday morning. Had a lazy line, and we go out and do a bit of fishing. Nice boat. Anyway, I suppose I better stop yakking and help him sort it out, because Matt doesn't really know this area very well, but it's an ideal place to pull up in here when the tide's racing out. There's actually little eddies that come around here. Yeah, bro. So we're going to do a bit of fishing, see how we go. Time's all wrong. Matt's forgot his anchor and he's got his bait. No, he's got bait hopefully, because he's bait fishing. I'm fishing with slow jigs. But he said he forgot his tackle box. We'll see how he gets on with this here. Once you get it here, bro, you'll be out of the current. It eddies round. So use the momentum of your boat, lift your motor up, and you'll come in with your motor up. Give a bit of tit before you lift her up, just to push it in. You're sweet. Yeah, lift her up now, mate. Sweet as, too easy. See that? And you're out of the current there. Otherwise, if you go there where everybody else goes, at the end of the driveway, you end up flying down there.
Yeah.
Piece of piss, eh?
It's only manual tilt on it.
Manual tilt?
Yeah.
Hey mate, it's a nice boat for $800 plus motor plus trailer. What a deal, eh? Good to see you, bro.
Yeah.
Good to see you, mate. That's a fucking good score.
Fuck, you're pretty stoked, eh?
Shit, yeah. $800. Holy shit.
We get it up for, I think, 1,500 or something.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, and said, I'll give you 800 cash for it.
Bloody hell, and here I'm thinking I'm going to build a new boat. I wouldn't even buy a tin of fiberglass for that. And you've got your wee seagull on the back as an auxiliary already.
Yeah, in case I break down.
Yeah. Bloody cool. So you forgot your anchor?
Yeah.
Oh, I got my spare anchor.
Yep.
Okay, and you also forgot your tackle box.
It's in my ute, which is in the workshop getting fixed.
We're going fishing, and he hasn't got an anchor, but he hasn't got his tackle box. So you're bait fishing, yeah?
Oh, whatever.
Well, you bought bait, did you?
No, I haven't got anything.
welcome to Dumb and Dumber Fishing. So you got no tackle, you got no anchor, but you also got no bait, but you're bait fishing. Have you got the junkie jig I gave you?
That's in my tackle box.
It's in your tackle box. Well, what have you got? You got a boat, what else?
I've got a fishing rod.
Has it got a reel on it?
Believe it or not, yeah.
Well, that's a fucking start, I suppose. But as it so happens, I knew, somehow I sort of felt at least that you'd forget your bait, because I don't need bait, because I'm using junkie jigs, which I've given you one anyway, which you haven't got.
It's in the tackle box.
It's in your tackle box. Oh, holy fuck. So we're going out the worst possible time. It's a beautiful day. You've got no gear. The chances of us getting fish is fuck all. I have actually bought some stuff for you, mate. I was in the shop because the service station was closed to buy some ice for us, and I thought, I bet you, nah, he'll have bait. But I'll get some just in case. I bought a wee packet of squid for you.
You're too onto it.
I'm onto it, man. Yeah. Well, actually, I'm not onto it. Between the two of us, it'd be a bloody miracle if we can catch anything. Jeez, honestly.
I wouldn't be digging if I had that junkie jig.
I'm not off to a good start. Look where bloody rod is, right between the tailgate, falling down there. Lucky it's not my Chris Wong Taika Bora rod. It's gone down there somewhere. You want to grab it carefully? Jeez, mate. So what I did was, I thought, well, I know you as being reliable. You're always on time when you say you're going to be, and I know you're being generous. You always bring me stuff. But I'm getting to know you better, and I'm also learning you're as bad as useless as me at remembering stuff. So I got some ice because I figured you wouldn't have any ice. You told me we needed chili bins for seats, so I thought you'd have a chili bin for your seat. I bought a whole lot of Mark Rudolph's junkie jigs. These here, mate. You guys into fishing? You got it. You got it. Hey.
Can vouch for them, yep.
Yeah, mate.
Yep.
He was out with me the other day. All the boys catching bloody nothing. Smashed one of those over the side after they've been fishing for about 40 minutes. Boom! Straight away, got a carrot on there. It's a gurnard.
Bloody 5 minutes, eh?
Only 5 minutes, and then somebody said, oh yeah, called it a monkey jig. He was taking the piss out of it. That was old Mad Jeff. And then boom! Again, another one. And I caught snapper. Did you guys catch any snapper that day?
Nah.
No, only the old junkie jig. Anyway, you can see that I'm sporting their hat, and did you see me top? Hold on to that, bro, just there. I want to show you guys my, see that there? The top. Pretty cool. They're not paying me any money to say this, but they are giving me a few jigs. But it's not only that, they work. So why would you bloody not, eh?
Yeah.
So we'll smash all this on the boat and we'll try and catch a fish. I don't rate our chances. I actually threw some burley in too, I don't know why. take it all and we'll go out and do some fishing. Hey, there's your anchor, bro. Grab that.
Yeah, I got an anchor, just no rope or chain.
Oh, he's going to rope. Chain. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Righto. I'll just grab the rope then. Sweet. You want to take my anchor? Might as well. Tie it all up and then we'll put it all back in. This will be fun. Well, for 800 bucks, take the wheel, Captain. For 800 bucks, you couldn't do better than this for boat. Just bloody. She's a ripper, mate. For 800 bucks in trailer. So where we are now, if you're just joining us, we're on the top of the South Island of New Zealand in Mapua, just heading off Rossi's Point, going out the channel. And as you can see, beautiful day here. A few heads of fish rising over there, but tide's going out. Generally this is the time I don't go fishing. Normally I go before the tide as it's coming in, I find it's better, but it's a Sunday and we're just going to have a bit of a ride out, have a look at places and that. And we may take some fish home, but the main objective is really just to see how this boat goes and have some fun.
Catch some fish on the junkie jacks.
Yeah, well, if we're going to catch them on, it'll be on those of anything. No one's catching fish out there right now at all, so just a bit of fun. You see down here, going around over there, you can see down the channel with the ferry going across. Take a keel from the mainland to Rabbit Island. My father built that ferry. He's built two of them actually. You going alright, bro? You good?
Yep. Just right down now.
Oh, daddy. Bit of repair work there, bro.
3 fares.
Yeah, no, you need a bit of fiberglass in that, mate. All the folks taking their bikes onto the Mapua ferry, and what an awesome bike ride that is too. Once you get onto Rabbit Island from the mainland here, you got a track that goes all the way, and you can actually go all the way to Nelson. It's a really awesome bike ride. Another bloke here got his boat on the beach, probably doing a bit of maintenance I suppose, if he's got it up there. Gee, that's an easy way to sit your boat, eh, Matt? Just sits on its hull.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be pretty strong to sit like that. Beautiful day. Yeah, so my father built that boat with another bloke, Paul Nankerville, and he created the business, and then Dad got a condition where he lost his balance all the time, which robbed him of running that business, and he had to sell it. But it works really well. He designed it and he built the entire lot himself with Paul, and today it still is a business that takes people back and forward across. So I'm just saying to Matt here, I'm going to use the Sonic, because last time I was out here I caught my very first John Dory ever in this bay. I was also saying to Matt, oh fuck, I've left my knife at home again, I'll borrow yours. Is that okay to borrow yours?
Yeah.
Good, I'll borrow yours then. Where is it?
Don't have one.
What's that?
Don't have one.
You don't have one?
Nah.
So we're going fishing without a fucking knife. It's an old saying that I really love, and it goes like this: failing to prepare is preparing to fail. Oh, we've got this. We'll go have fish with this then. Okay, fucking great. I've got to set my leader up because it's got a wee tear in it there, and I'm not gonna risk that. So I'm going to shorten it rather than have a breaking point, because it'll break. Man, I can't believe we're going to be gutting our fish with this. Hopeless. So we were heading to the point, but there was a shag coming up with a fish. It was gone there, and I said to Matt, stop the boat, because if you see a shag fishing and there's small fish, often there's bigger fish that are predating on those small fish. So I'll put the Sonic. Is that the Sonic? Is that the one on us? Yeah, the Sonic.
Yep.
On, and that's what it looks like. I'm going to put that over the side now, and Matt's going to put one on too. I'm giving him one of my ones. So I'm down on the bottom now, and I just do this. I don't know if it's the right way, but just let it slow. And the tip of that rod, it's got a nice action. It's just sort of gentle. It's designed for it. And I find just sitting there up and down slowly like that, and if there's a fish there, it'll take it. There's nothing on the fish finder though, is there, bro? Not showing any fish at all? Nothing at all? Oh, okay, we'll move along probably then. I just spotted the shag in front of us here with a good sized fish in his mouth. What is that? Looks like a gurnard maybe. I don't know, big fish. But that's where we're going to go, mate. We're going to fish over here. He's fishing there and catching fish. Look at the size of that fish. He can't get it down. Just cruise a bit closer, bro. Still trying to get it down. You go a bit faster, mate. Just catch up a little bit. Sorry, I told you to slow down. Look at the size of that fish. What is that, a gurnard? An orange fish? Yeah, man. I've just said to Matt, we're going to find out where the birds are fishing. I want to see what this bird's got in his mouth. We'll get up close. He's not going to give it up. So he can see us going towards him. Just come up beside him, mate. Don't go straight at him. Don't want to scare him. Don't want to make him dive. I want to see what that fish is he's got in his mouth. He's still got it. Don't want to get scared off and lose it. That's a snapper, isn't it? Looks like a little snapper, doesn't it? Is it a gurnard?
Yeah, it's orange.
It's a big bloody fish, isn't it?
Is it a snapper?
Just stop your motor for a minute, mate. Just slow down. He's dived. So no fish on our fish finder, but this guy here found a fish, and it's not a bad size. He's trying to get down his bloody gullet. How's he gonna do that? What size is that? Could be taking a while to swallow it. Bloody amazing what they can get down their beaks, eh? He's having a lot of fun trying to get it down there. Oh well, I'm going to put my rod down and see if I can catch something myself. That's what I like to see, eh? So currently we're catching nothing, because the fish on the find are all about that big, little wee ones. So I've given Matt my sabiki rig, which should catch something. It won't catch a big fish, but it should catch some small kahawai, because that's what's underneath us right now. And there is the odd little snapper. We don't want to catch those because they're undersized anyway, but it's always a good go-to if you're not catching fish and it's smaller fish down there. Because to be honest, either myself or Matt, we'd be happy with a kahawai, you know, as big as our boot, wouldn't we?
Yeah, shit, yeah.
You know, that'd be good, just a wee fish.
Yep.
And around us, and it's just got another one now, it's too far away for you guys to see, but over there, old mate just come up with another fish in his gob. He's trying to get it down again. So there are small fish on the fish finder and the birds around, but the junkie jig is just, it's more for like bigger game fish, and there's no bigger game fish really around that we can see. So is it you get all the notifications? You're such a popular bastard. I'm supposed to get the notifications, and you're the one that's getting all the bloody, what is it, all your fans, is it, since you've been on the channel?
Oh shit, yeah.
It's becoming famous. Yeah. People know you as Firewood Matt. He rocks up to my place in Firewood all the time. They don't call you Matt the digger driver or Matt the fisherman or Matt the good bastard, it's just Firewood Matt. And the thing is, he doesn't sell it, he gives it to you. That's why he's a good bastard. But he's also a clever bastard too, because you know, you then feel like you've got to give him something back. So what do? You give him a fucking whole boat or something stupid like that, don't you? Yeah. Anyway, really nice being out here, but so far there's no action as such. I reckon this will be the go, mate.
Oh, put a heavy sinker on there.
Yeah, a couple of the sinker. Anything? Any strikes? You got a bit of bait for it?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll give you some of the squid that I bought. Who would have thought it, eh? It feels like a kahawai, but I'm not sure. Junkie jig caught something. What is that, bro?
Kahawai.
Kahawai, nice. Holy shit, we're going to catch a fish after all. Yeah.
Lovely.
Nice, well, it's not on yet. Hey, is it a kahawai? Yes, it is. Okay. Grab it, bro. Oh, yes, nice size. Go the junkie. And you got bait on, bro.
Yep.
Oh, hey, that's a good fish though, man.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, bloody good. So there you have it. Well, yeah, come out here, no one's fishing. Matt, who had little faith, put a sabiki rig on, and guess what? The old junkie jig got the kahawai. It's a nice fatty. I bet you want to go back to a junkie jig now, bro, eh?
I've got one on the bottom.
Oh, he's using one as a sinker. Blasphemy. Shame on you. Oh, that's a nice fish. Oh, we'll stay fishing here, bro. The reason we're fishing in here is I saw 4 shags around here, and I said to Matt, there's fish in there, mate, we'll go in, and they have led us to it. Bloody good. Stoked, bro, stoked. Can do this guy by hand because we left our bloody knives at home. If you haven't got a knife, the best way to do it, don't let him go, Clay. You'll be feeling bloody stupid. It's just to break his neck. Put your thumb in there. Going to hold this, trying to fall out of the boat, and snap that back, bleeding him at the same time. And what you can do, after you've broken that, you can actually gut it at the same time. You can pull those gills right out, and pull the guts out too. You on, bud? Yeah, righto. Getting bites. Bloody good. So we're just going to take that right out now. Pretty quick, eh? He's clean. He's bled and he's gutted. No knife. So a good old mate there on some ice. I like to put my fish on ice pretty quick. Get the blood out of them, the guts out and the gills, and he's nice to take home and sashimi up. He's a nice fat koa, eh, Matt?
Yeah, good condition.
So Matt's he's lost the sabiki rig I gave him, and now he's in a bad state of depression. But I have given him another junkie jig, and hopefully he catches a fish before we go. I think he might have seen the light a bit too late because the wind's come up and it's not flash, but hey. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Tide is just about low. We've snuck across the bar just. Matt's going to drop me off and he's going to steam on back to Nelson. He's going to be pushing it to get across. He's pretty confident. And he's also got my phone number if he gets stuck, and I'll come and pick him up in the punt. I hope he gets across the bar right. Bloody shallow water. See you later, mate. Good luck getting across the bar. He's got his motor up there at half draft because it's so bloody shallow. So this fish has been sitting a day. It's the next day after our fish. I've just taken it off the ice. I didn't have my knife with me when I was out with Matt. We both left our knives behind, which was bloody stupid. Not a problem. I'm going to sashimi this. What I did do is, you probably saw in the video, I squeezed its guts out of the neck cavity when I snapped its head. That's the only thing you can do when you've got that. So what I've got here is I've got a German knife for cutting steak that was gifted to me by Vasa. He's a butcher. Got a few blemishes in the blade, but otherwise fine. I'm going to make this into sashimi. And first thing we'll do is just take off, still got some ice inside it, take off a fillet. And I like this big knife, even though it's not a flexible knife. The reason I like it is that it gets through the bones without mucking around. You can just get right through there, quite easy. And a proper sashimi fish, you would scale it first so you don't get any scales on the flesh. I'm not going to worry about that too much. Flip her over. What I do is I clean it on the top of the fish so I'm not going to eat it. Depending on what the fish is, I give my dogs the leftovers of this because it's really good for them. I do like to eat fish myself when it's like the wings and the frames, but in the case of this here, I'm doing straight sashimi. So there's my nice fillet, and we'll get 2 out of that there. Or we don't worry about that with sashimi, so long as we haven't got the outside scale. So we're going to take that out and the inside piece, but before we do that, we're just going to do the other side of the fish. Right, so I'm actually salivating. This is my favourite sashimi of all sashimi. Can you believe that? Even prefer it to tuna. Well, actually not all tuna, but most tuna. Find that spine and come down, just angling towards the spine so we don't miss too much of the good flesh. So kind of a bouncing act, because you get a bit of spine if you go too far, and if you don't go enough, you leave fish behind. Flip that over, give my knife a clean on the actual body of it, and take that off there, about there. Not a bad knife for doing fish, is it? So the rest of this stuff that's left over, dog tucker, and really good dog tucker. Before I go any further, I'm going to clean everything down. I'll come back and clean all the board and give it a wash. Treats for dogs. So B, you can have that, mate, because you've done the most hunting. B was out pig hunting a couple of days ago, and he's heard his paw. Come in here, mate. There we go. Enjoy that. face. Get another one. I'm walking around the orchard trying to find Bruno with this head because he loves heads. Yeah, I don't know where he's gone. He's taking himself for a walk somewhere. Bruno! Well, here he comes. G'day, mate. Where were you, eh? Oh, down here. There we go, bud. Tear into it. It's the head he likes. Hey, he eat the skin too. A lot of good stuff in the skin. Hey, what's the story, man? When we give it to B? Not interested? He's going to the vet on Wednesday to get that lump taken off. It was supposed to be last Wednesday, but the vet broke her arm. Are you going to eat this, or does this go to B? Hey? Do you want that? Normally you like it. If you don't want it, I'll give it a B. Good boy. He's dribbling, so he's drawing, so maybe he's just going to take it away from me to eat. Or is he going to bury it? I know he's starting to crunch up. I'll zoom in a bit. He's taking it away to eat. Big old jaws. Yeah, he's into it. You take it. Good dog. He loves fish. And you're just fussy, eh? You don't like fish at all, do you? No, Bigsy. You just don't eat it. Funny that, eh? So before I sashimi this up, I'm going to take out the rib cage here. Just very quickly. Run my steak knife underneath it. And peel that off. And again, it's going to be, you could eat it, you could do something with it, but again, it'll be dog tucker. It's got all the bones in there, so it is going to be dog tucker. And I've got a proper sashimi knife to sashimi this up. That's this knife here. The sashimi knife has only got, it's flat on that side, or slightly almost convex. Then on the other side, it's got a bevel just on one side. Fish knife. Before I do that, what I want to do is I want to take any other bones out of this fish here. What we're going to do is we take one side, either side of that bloodline. Just like this here. Before we start to do the sashimi work. And this side here will have no bones on it at all. It'll look like that there. There's a bit of blood in there. It doesn't bother me. Some people get upset by it. The occasional scale. But that's ready to cut. Now there might be occasional bone around here. So we feel the top where they tie that off. Otherwise that's good to cut up. Nice oily piece of fish. Now this one here will have the occasional bone up in the top here, but I'm going to cut the other side out, and again it's going to be dog tucker. That bloodline there. There she goes. Clean edge, and you can see that in this angle here. I'm losing the sun. End of day. And there's our two bits for the dog, and we're going to do the same with the other fillet from the other side. That one there, same again. There we have our beautiful fillets. Now Aoi, who's Japanese, she says that she prefers to eat kahawai rather than tuna. Can you believe that? And being Japanese, she's a bit of a connoisseur on it. Left over, we've got these bits here. And they go to one Dogo Argentino. Bruno, get up. Good boy. Bones and all, no trouble at all. There you go, mate. You can have the rest too. Good tucker, eh? And of course, those bones have got a lot of goodness for them. Calcium. And inside them, when he crunches them up, there will be the natural fish oil, which is omega-3. Is it gone already, mate? Holy shit, that went fast. Good boy. You're not having any more, Bruno. Not going to happen, mate. Okay, the next part's very, very simple. Basically, you take a piece of fish and you're cutting with your knife straight across the grain. Just like that. Cloth here, keep my knife clean as I'm going. And pretty much just like this. If you're a sashimi master, you'll be laying each piece on the plate like that as you go along. I'm actually going to be transferring it to a plate to eat very shortly for my dinner tonight. This is my dinner. I'm going to get some lettuce out of my garden. There goes that all done. So I'll be having lettuce and plenty of it for my potassium needs and all the rest. And this here is just going to be my sashimi, just like that. You can put it in sesame oil. You can put it with some pure wasabi, the real wasabi, which I've got. Somebody gifted it to me. You could make a mix of wasabi and soy sauce. You could even do it in just lemon and coconut, which would be something different again to sashimi because it sort of semi-cooks it. This fish is just perfect. It's the right oil texture, and you can see the sashimi knife just making quick work of it straight through. The knife is designed for cutting like this along the grain. It's not taking long to get through one whole fish. It's pretty quick. Really good. Texture's right, feels right, the oil content's really good. It'll be a really good sashimi fish. Now, if I was in a restaurant somewhere or serving to guests, I wouldn't be doing like this because I'm just for myself only. It's okay. Let me show you what I've done. It's all on the plate. However you want to do it. If you do want to serve it up to somebody, you'd be laying it out like this. One piece, next piece on top, another piece like that, and you'd make nice lines. And I can hear that my dogs want to go for a walk. That's you, Bigsy, isn't it, eh? But I'm serving it myself, so I'm just going to smash it on the plate and eat it like that. So these are called drunken women, these lettuces. I don't know why. Probably because they're all over the place. And being grown in dirt, they're all going to need a bit of a clean before I eat them. But I'm going to give them a wash after I've got them on the plate. And I've just been taking a little bit off each night for myself. And they are very tasty. They do need a clean because there's plenty of dirt in them. I had some last night. It's great to be eating my own lettuce. Really beautiful tasting. I'm just finishing up cleaning all his gear for the day. And then I'm rinsing out my lettuce. You all ready to go, bro?
Yep. Got yoga tonight.
You got yoga tonight? Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, a few of my hunting mates do yoga because they say it helps with their body.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
It is. It's a good thing.
Do any of you guys do yoga at all?
Sorry?
I'm thinking about starting it. I think it'd be good for my body.
Yeah. It's you know, you got to be careful what you do. I used to do quite hardcore yoga when I was younger, and you'd be doing a lot of stuff that was probably hard on. I don't do it now. I do a bit of a slightly different yoga. It's some poses you've got foam blocks and stuff like that, and bolsters, and you stick them under. You know, so it's supported stuff, so that there's more relaxation in the muscles, which is what you're trying to do, is to get some muscles to remain pliable. You know, not to try and hold these positions all the time. You know? So no, it's quite good.
So that'd be cool. I should check it out sometime. Do you want to try some raw fish before you go?
Yeah, sure, mate.
You want it? Yeah. Turn it. Just use your fingers. There's some real wasabi there, the true stuff.
That there?
Yeah, that's real wasabi. And a bit of that. Good takare. Yeah.
Very nice.
I'll get you some sometime. Yeah, those kids over there?
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad my kids are grown up.
Yeah, I heard them. I was thinking,
They've been screaming the last sort of half hour, and it's like, I love being a dad, but I'm glad they're left home, man.
Yeah, the sound of kids' laughter is fun.
Yeah, but screaming, well, scream like that there, but no, it's okay. I don't need kids, and they're great parents. Anyway, hey, bro, thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.
You will do.
And appreciate your help, bro.
No
I'm going to
worries.
have my dinner. Well, the sun is just going down, and you can see quite a lot of smoke from people's fires, keeping themselves warm. And also some of that's orchards burning off stuff like winter prunings and stuff. So other than the wasabi that was actually sent to me by some good bastard, and the soy sauce, everything on the plate, the lettuce and the fish, I've harvested myself. And this is more and more the way I want to live. I am salivating because those of you who follow my channel will know I only eat one meal a day. And it's got to be a good meal. A whole fish like this, if you haven't done a lot of physical work all day, is fine with a bit of lettuce or something green. That's actually not enough lettuce. I actually should be having a bit more than that for my potassium needs. But anyway, for my meal today, this is it. Holy shit, that is so good, man. That is so damn fine. Lovely texture, lovely flavour. The wasabi gives it that bite that you want. You can feel the oil, taste the oil in it. This is the good bit. Now, as I was filleting it, you might have seen I got that sort of silver from the skin. that's actually quite acceptable if you're doing wasabi with this variety. We call it kahawai. Some people call it, is it Atlantic salmon? Or some name, I'm not sure actually. But it's quite acceptable. In Japan, this is a sought after fish. But isn't that funny? Over here, it gets sold as crab bait. And I'm having trouble getting this guy to stay on the bloody chopsticks. I've actually taken the wrong chopsticks. These aren't good ones. I'm failing. The Chinese ones, I prefer the Japanese ones that are square. They go to a taper. Oh, okay. I'll stop talking because I'm gonna tear into this. I can't stop once I start. I'll tell you a little bit about one meal a day for those of you that are interested. If you're not interested in hearing why one meal a day, just switch off now and I'll say see you later. But for those of you that want to know why I eat one meal a day, it's this. About 2 years ago, I was diagnosed as having advanced prostate cancer. My uncle died of prostate cancer when he was a little bit older than me. I'm 56, he was dead by the time he's 59. Advanced means it's gone outside of the capsule. It's not good. Your chances are greatly diminished surviving once it starts to move outside of things, and the next step is it metastasizes and moves around more and you get very sick when you die. I like living, so I spent a lot of my personal money and time investing in finding the best treatment for me and talking to the best doctors. A very close friend of mine, Dr. Glenn Davies, who's a doctor at the Taupo Medical Centre, who this year won in New Zealand the Practitioner of the Year award. That's the best GP. He treats his patients with diabetes, sometimes even with cancer, but with most stuff, the ketogenic diet, which is very, very low in carbohydrate. You only have good carbohydrates like this, but you know, no pasta and bread and potato and all that stuff, and rice and waffles and pancakes, not all that stuff, and no sugar. Zero sugar. So that was the first step to being well. The second step was going to one meal a day. Why? Because every time you eat, you raise insulin. It's a hormone. And when you just go a long break without food, the longer you go, fasting, in my case 24 hours a day, your body goes into a state of autophagy. What is autophagy? It comes from the word to eat yourself. So basically your body eats up all the bad cells, the cancerous cells. If you've got skin tags, anything that shouldn't be there, it will eat it up. Hopefully. Needless to say, it's been 15 months now and I'm still in remission. So I don't mind being a one meal a day person if it means getting to be around with you guys and the people I love, my family, a little bit longer. If you're interested in one meal a day, just Google it. There's a really good YouTube channel called What I've Learnt Today, I think it is, or something like that. And if you Google What I've Learnt Today, one meal a day, I think it's called What I've Learned. I forget. But you'll see it. It's got 12 million views. For a very good reason. I hear people saying, don't you get hungry? Do I get hungry? No, I don't get hungry. My body is burning my own fat for fuel from that ketones. They are 30% more efficient than burning carbohydrates or sugar, which is what most people are burning. The trouble with burning carbohydrates and sugar is your body never gets a chance to become fat burning adaptive. So you end up with excess tummy, excess fat on you, because your body can't burn it, because you keep on fueling it with sugar and carbohydrate. And that's a very, very useless fuel. It's 30% less effective than burning ketones. And it runs out very quickly. You eat a meal, breakfast, and suddenly you're hungry at 10 o'clock in the morning or lunchtime. I don't get hungry because I'm burning fat for fuel. If my stomach fat, which is what I'm living off, or my body fat, got depletion after 3 or 4 days of not eating, then I'd start to get hungry. Anyway, that's why I do one meal a day. Thank you for watching my video. Good luck with your own fishing out there. Be good. Can't be good. Be careful. See you later. Divine. Absolutely divine. Homegrown lettuce. What a treat. Just so good. Lettuce actually complements it. Days not eating, then I'd start to get hungry. Anyway, that's why I do one meal a day. Thank you for watching my video. Good luck with your own fishing out there. Be good, can't be good. Be careful. See you later. Divine, absolutely divine. Oh, homegrown lettuce. What a treat. Just so good. Lettuce actually complements it.